Hello everyone, welcome to day 72 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. We're playing as black. E4, so Caro-Kann. We're in a much worse position here. We're definitely playing too quickly. So he has a pawn that's hanging, but I think that's not priority right now. I could take, which attacks both his knights. No, we have to trade off this knight. This queen here is just too dangerous. I can attack the queen here. It's just a trade. But the trade was better for us, so he can anchoring in his bishop. I could take, but then this hangs, so shouldn't take. Instead I should actually just trap his bishop. So my opponent blundered there. We are up material here. He isn't actually attacking my rook, so I think I can just take and bring my rook into the game. I probably could have taken the pawn, but this pawn's hanging right now. I can just move my king up. If he comes in, I have discovery, so I can just anchor the knight in here. Everything here is actually held, so he kicks my knight. I can just move it. I think I can move it back and look to maybe moving it forward is better. Looking for this fork. Threaten this fork. He was threatening this, but let me see. Can't defend it. Could go here. I think I need to defend it first if he takes. I'll just come in. He does take. This doesn't fork anything. I have this. I could also just push her. Here, he can take, so I think I'll push her. He's attacking my rook. I have check, but then he can just go here, I think. I'm just going to push this pawn. If he takes, I have this. Gives me a check first. I can attack his rook with this move. So maybe he has this move, but then I have to get behind the pawn. I also have this move. Protecting it with the bishop first, which I like. He just actually, that's a blunder. My bishop's hanging. Down to 3 minutes. I'm just going to give the bishop up and push this pawn. Now he has to trade off his rook. He can get behind the pawns, but I think I'm just going to put my rook down here. Now the pawns are never moving, and I can double up and win this. And it's just checkmate. We get the win, but I think we played terrible. We had loads of blunders and mistakes. Let's look at this game. We blundered a bishop at one point, completely. We did have one blunder and two misses, but we played with an 82.8 accuracy, and my opponent was 79. So let's look at this. E4. We were actually much better for the whole game, which is surprising. Played the Caro-Kann. This move f6 was a mistake, because I should have moved should have forced the knight to take first. Here I blundered, because he can win my rook. I did say he can come in here, force my king away, win the bishop, and he's just winning a rook here in this queen side of the board. Luckily for us, he blocks with the knight instead of the bishop, and he takes our bishop. Here I should have actually just developed and given up the rook. I tried to remove any danger of the knight jumping in there, so. And here he blunders his queen. I take the queen, and he wins it back, but I win his queen and his knight. Here I trap his bishop. I actually had a better move than trapping his bishop, which was this move, which also traps the bishop, but is more accurate because I think we're just bringing rook to the outside the board. And here we're just doing much better. So here I just hung my bishop. I should have jumped the knight in to attack the rook and defend the pawn. Attacking the rook here. Force a rook trade. We had a quicker way to checkmate him, which was by going to f7. Completely canning his king off. I guess we could defend our rook with bishop b3. But we find checkmate anyway. There's nothing you can do. So let's find the second game. This time we're playing as white, so e4. We got the Owens defense, which I haven't seen before. I'm just going to develop normally. I actually haven't seen this opening before from my opponent. I mean, now he's trying to fianchetto, which he does. I think here I can just develop normally. And target this pawn after I castle. So he is attacking this. I can just develop my queen, or I could kick the knight. Well, I think I'll just bring the queen. I think now I can kick the knight back. So I can take with the bishop here, but that's weak. I think taking the pawn is the right way. If he trades here again, I think we win this pawn. I could look for a queen trade now that I have the central one, but I think it's too early for that. He's still attacking my d4 pawn here. I can drop back to attack his queen. Or I can look to get in on this square with my bishop. I think bishop. I'm not sure about bishop h6, but I think it's a good move. I think my opponent's in trouble here and he has to make room for his king right now. My king is much safer than his, and he does make room straight away for his king. He attacks my queen. Let's see. If I go here, he takes my queen. I take with check. His king has no legal moves. He has to block. Let's calculate. I go here. He takes. I come in with check. His king has no moves. He has to block. And then I take here. And I think that's mate. He takes, we take with check. He has to block. And it's mate. So he takes the rook instead. Which is fair. I'm still threatening this. Rook e8 is the same idea. He has to make room now. Okay, so he just makes room on his back rank, but I think here I can take the bishop, forcing the king to take. And then this move threatens the queen coming in. I think I'll jump my knight in first. If he attacks me, it's a blunder. If he attacks my knight, it's a blunder. He pins my knight instead, which is actually a good move. I can defend it like this, weakening my king. He takes my pawn with check. Now I could block here. But I think if I block we just lose all the advantage. If I move, he can win this. He can also come in here. Which looks... no, he can't come in here. He does win my pawn though. I'll move to the back foot now. I have to be very careful on my back rank. I can also sacrifice my knight now. No, but then he'd take my queen, so that's not possible. His bishop is very annoying here. So if I take here, he takes... we just have nothing. I'll just move one square back. I do undefend this, but then I have discoveries on this queen. He's threatening checkmates. So he's threatening me. I could go here to defend me. Well, I could jump my knight and attacking the queen. Which I think looks good. Then I will look to just remove that bishop. He takes the pawn. But if I attack the bishop with my bishop, my knight's never able to jump in, so. But this is a skewer. Well, not really a skewer. I'm not sure if he's forced to take him. I think he is. He's gonna lose his rook, which lets my rook in. I think now I am threatening to. Let's calculate. I take. He goes here. I take. So I think we're good there. I think we're one tempo faster. If he goes here, he actually blocks up that side of the board. Could go back. Let's see, I sacrifice my knight here. I get in. He can move here and he's safe. He can move here. The problem is he can move to fa and I think he's just safe if I sacrifice my knight, so instead I'm just going to defend everything down here. I think now I have a knight sacrifice because his king has to go to the. Yeah, I'm quite sure I have a knight sacrifice here. Because if king takes, I have this. And now I have this. So I think my opponent blundered there. We have this. Can take the rook, but then he just takes, and then there's nothing there actually, so I think we played a bad move. There's this check, but it still just loses the knight, and my back rank is in big trouble. If I move my queen, it's back rank checkmate, so my knight's also trapped. If he takes, I can't take. Yeah, we're just down material here, and we're losing our knight as well. So it's very bad for us. We don't really have much here. Although if he takes I have this, forcing the king back, and maybe this, but then he goes here, so I think he has to, oh wow, he goes there. I'm gonna give a check. He has to go up here. Oh, he just blocks with the knight, okay. But we're still in a completely lost position here. He gives a check first. Okay. My rook has no real moves. But I'll just attack his queen here. I should have played king f3 I think, but we're down to 55 seconds, so we're playing quickly here. We have to play quickly here. He stops my king from making any progress. I'll go back and attack the queen like this. He can probably just sacrifice. Gives me a check instead. I think he can just take him. He actually just pushes. I have no real moves here, so if he promotes I can't even play this. Yeah. We just lost here. Down on time. And there's no moves for my king, so let's look at this game. So we played e4. My opponent played his own opening in 3 legs. Castling here is wrong. Oh, because he has a fork. Which is okay. We do win a pawn early. I should have taken on d5 here. But so rook to e1 was a brilliant move because if he takes my queen, we have checkmate. So he can't actually take my queen. But then jumping a knight in was wrong. We had the chance to take his bishop here. Yeah, and he just defends. We had the chance to take his bishop here. The best move was to take, which forces his king to take. We can jump our rook in. And then we're up a pawn in this endgame, so this still was a terrible move. Oh wow, I missed taking the knight. Wow. This blunders. If I sacrifice my queen here, and he takes, we just have mate in one. So I missed that. Oh wow, I did miss queen to e7 here, which just attacks this. And what's the defense against this? He has to play rook d7 apparently. And then we play queen takes the knight. Yeah, and then this position looks very good for us. We will definitely be winning this. It's actually almost checkmate. If he makes any move, this is checkmate, so that's interesting. I missed queen to... Instead I took with the knight, which was terrible. Queen e7 here. Very good move. Instead we gave him a check, which just was not good. Then I have to give up my queen. And here I tried to kick his queen, but he just had promotion. King back to make room for my rook to defend the back rank, but we really had nothing here. He had these 2 pawns. So we were going to lose this endgame. The biggest thing we missed was queen e7 in this position, which is very strong. And he has to give up the knight to survive, so 2 games today, 1 win and 1 loss. I think in the second game we also had a win here, but we missed the right move that we could have played. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.